This is your daily briefing, and you are most welcome to it. Dan Kilpatrick for the Evening Standard. We're going to get a lot of this. We're going to get a lot of this until Christmas. So, just buckle up. Harry Kane is facing another battle. What happened to the last one? Was a ceasefire declared, was there? Another battle with Spurs over a new contract, with negotiations over a desired new deal not set to be straightforward. Harry Kane is pushing for an improved contract with Tottenham and wants a salary of around £400,000 a week. Kane's camp could also try to insert a release clause into the new contract and give him an easy escape route next summer. Okay, one more time, and this time with real feeling. Daniel Levy does not do release clauses. Stop it. Stop making it up. Stop suggesting it. You're annoying me. Daniel Levy would want Kane to extend the length of any contract as part of negotiations, potentially tying Kane to Spurs for the rest of his career, but maintaining the club's leverage should he push for another move. Right, we've taken your name, Dan Kilpatrick. You dare write a piece between now and Harry Kane leaving saying that he's got a contract that ought to be honoured, because that is the opposite what you put here. I have been maintaining forever, just like with the idiocy of the release clauses, contracts, football contracts, are all about leverage. That's precisely what they are. So I shall be watching with bated breath to see if in the Evening Standard or anywhere else you pop up telling us that Harry Kane has a contract that he should honour. Because you can't have it both ways, son. Doesn't work like that. The chairman would also prefer a contract heavily incentivised with bonuses for individual and team successes. This is straight from the lips of the press office. That's how Levy operates. He likes to spread the love around to get that sort of team thing going. It also is a means of him denying paying out when things don't go so brilliantly. I don't have a problem with it. I'd probably do the same thing if I was in his shoes. Nuno on Sessegnon. Sessegnon, I think we spent £25 million on. Nobody's got a solitary little whistle of a tune out of him yet. The gaffer says he is struggling. A lot of time out of competition. He has talent. He is a player that can give us good things, 1v1s, crossing, energy, but he did not do all that he has today. I truly believe he has much more than he can give. That's not great sentence structure, but it comes from the fella speaking a second language, so I don't have a problem with it. I'm just telling you why I was even more garbled than usual. This is a disaster. We spent forever buying this kid, an absolute age, at least 3 or 4 seasons, and it hasn't worked. And he's another one that's going to say, oh yeah, but and he's been on our books for about 3-4 years or whatever. Just to show you the high standards that can be achieved by a club with £1 billion stadium and all the mod cons you could possibly wish for. Flora Tallinn, home club of Maxim Pascozzi, who's in our squad, qualify for the group stage of the Europa Conference League after a 5-2 aggregate win against Shamrock Rovers, becoming the first Estonian team to reach the group stage in the European competition. So I'm going to be very objective about how the players did, but I'm telling you now, you start mentioning Estonian first time in Europe clubs and Shamrock Rovers, who I've been to see, so don't think I'm being dismissive. These are the armpits of Europe that we're dealing with here. So when you're referring to Brian as the new Messi and all this other nonsense I've seen online today, don't be surprised if it all ends in tears, and that's your tears, not mine. This is the one you might recall I mentioned the other day, and the Italian source article that I pulled and translated referred to the Spurs bid as a pitfall, which, a little bit like pitiful. So these translation things aren't always what they are, but the player Domingos Duarte is the guy, and it's now been confirmed that my suspicion about pitiful was right. On Thursday, Onda Vasca, who is the agent, said that Nuno Espírito Santo's side have a slim chance to acquire the 26-year-old services after a derisory first offer. The defender has a €30 million release clause in his contract that expires in 2023, and a Spanish club who are open to letting Duarte leave want a much higher offer than €8 million. No comment. This one's doing the rounds a lot today, and of course, I'm the epicenter of misery, so I have found somebody pouring cold water on it. Well, let's see who's right when it all pans out. Ilias Moriba. Tottenham are going head-to-head with RB Leipzig to sign Barcelona Ilias Moriba before next Tuesday's deadline. And that's being a story run by absolutely everybody and his wife. But Gerard Romero, Moriba's father, and his agents want 15 million euros in commission alone. And so talk of a 20 million euro deal is looking very peculiar. This guy says, this journalist says that this is a strategic leak by interested parties. Leipzig continue to be on a footballer's most likely destination. So it looks like somebody's scattering into the pot and giving it a little bit of a stir there, attaching it to our good name, would you believe. Moussa Sissoko is the main name in the list to replace Will Hughes, who's close to joining Crystal Palace, and that could see the ageing Tottenham player head to Watford in a matter of days. That's being touted by a lot of people, and I think everybody's just jumped onto it. I did see the Daily Mirror in early doors, and I don't trust even the date on that thing, so we've done that. Oh yeah, Mundo Deportivo. Bologna have just signed a very promising centre-back, possibly a signal that they're close to selling Tomiyasu, and that's Takahashi Tomiyasu, also known as the Japanese lad. That's your lot for today. As I say, I will seek out the right clips and maps and all the rest of it for you. Good win, don't get me wrong, great to win, much better than drawing and losing, and you heard that here last. But I do have to question the quality of the opposition, and unfortunately just saying, well, we only play who's in front of us doesn't really cut it. So great win. It's good to get the players out and moving and all that sort of business. Good for morale. Winning begats winning. I'm not going to, but when we start playing real teams in the league, will we enjoy the same success rates? Let's hope so. Good luck. Keep it Tottenham.